Hello and welcome back to I just want to say this. Until season 5 does come out, I would just like to point out I will be doing a lot of Fortnite news, more than usual, because it's near the end of the season. We're getting a lot of leaks. But I just want to point out on something I said a few days ago, yesterday actually, my previous Fortnite news. On that new thing about that world, a lot of YouTubers are speculating that the new thing, it will, instead of it being just us going back to the old map, it will be a combination. Sort of like what we saw in that one season where where that palms and in the desert biome mixed with that swamp. And it was called that Slurpy Swamp. I was pretty sure. No, not Slurpy Swamp. Moisty Palms. Moisty Palms is what it was called, and we saw that a lot back in that season. Season X. We saw a lot of merges in time, and because all the black holes, all the vents actually, have been found in the game files updated. So people are thinking that we're gonna get like a thing in the event that we're gonna see time flash before our eyes. We're gonna see time and space reverse itself, and maybe even Tony Stark is trying to reverse what happened. And in Star Wars, we do know that there is a powerful Jedi and Sith artifact that they have fought over for generations that can go back in certain points of time, and it's so powerful that even the Sith and the Jedi agreed to conceal it and hide it for eternity, so no one could find it. And in the previous Star Wars and previous things that we've actually seen that this object has been found by by a Sith, and it might be that they might come to the island and help us in our fight trying to defeat Galactus. We may try to stop Galactus. We may try to not destroy Zero Point. Like, we don't know what could happen, but I highly doubt that we are going to get the old map back, even though I love the old map. They spent so long on this one map, building it up, hyping it up for this season. I highly doubt they're going to change maps, but if they do, good. I just hope Tilted Towers is still a thing, bro. But I just want, if the mechs are back in Fortnite, I'm not playing the new season. If mechs are back in Chapter 2 Season 5. But I just want to see what they have, because we got cars, and we didn't have cars on the old map. But it was funny, because we've actually seen, it's so funny because of that, because cars were structured back in Season 5, and we got on a few, we got Season 5, Season 6, Season 7, hold on, Season 6, Season 6, Season 7, Season 8, Season 9, Season 10, Chapter 1, Season 2, 1, Chapter 2, Season 2, Chapter 2, Season 3. 8 seasons later, after that was said, they found that in game files, it came out. So we don't know what the crap is going on. All this might be later in the game. It may be 8 seasons from now. It may be like, we don't know. But I just want to see like what is going on with Epic's idea on this. It's just so hyped because I am obsessed with Mandalorian. Mandalorians again are one of my favorite people in Star Wars of all time. My favorite people are the clones, because they're basically Mandalorians, and people in my comment section are going to be like, oh, Boba Fett's not a Mandalorian, and he's not a real Mandalorian and crap. Oh, Jordan. Well, he's technically a Mandalorian because he actually does have, in Legends material, Legends is not canon though. He was rescued by Mandalorians and trained in the Mandalorian ways, but Mandalorians is not a race. Mainland was a race until they got wiped out. So they made it, instead of a race, an idea. And ideas can never be wiped out. Just saying. That's some genius crap I'm saying right now. But ideas can never be wiped, even if you try your best. Just like hope can never be wiped out. And light. The lights, but Galactus is one of the strongest characters. He rivals some of the people, even in the DC universe. The only person that we've actually seen take on Galactus and win was a clash between the Marvel Cinematic Universe and DC, and it took Thor, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and even some villains from the Marvel universe and the DC universe to try to beat Galactus and the Black Winter. Those are two of the biggest people. But when we first got the comic, we actually haven't heard anything about that comic in a while, and it's so funny because he was drawn to the island back when the Rift was destroyed in Season X. And it's just so funny how now he's getting to the island. Like, how long has he been on a journey? Like, he's been on a journey for eons, galaxies. He traveled across a galaxy. But the funny thing is, this does not make sense on the Fortnite storyline at all. Because it said that the Fortnite storyline is completely in a game. But if that is so, then how did Thor, Iron Man, and Galactus get to a place like this? Like, that makes no sense. Like, if it's a game, then that wouldn't happen. But maybe it's like this. God rules everybody. He's the main guy. He's the guy up top. He's the guy upstairs. Like in the Lego movie, the guy upstairs. They could be that company. They could be that company that creates life and stuff. Like life and death. They're like testing on stuff. They're like testing crap and all that jazz. But something I want to mention is, back in Season X, when the Zero Point was destroyed, Galactus needed help to fight the Black Winter. Just pointing out here, as you see in this pre-recorded footage, this right here. The Black Winter. The Black Winter is a cosmos-sized thing that is so powerful. But another thing I want to point out is this. Galactus went through a rift, as it says, a rift in time. As we can see right here, that is a rift in time. A rift in time. So it's possible that the 0 point, when it exploded, cracked the universes, because we did see this back in Season 5 when the real world and the game world blended, and we got golf carts, real life POIs like in California, and when Fortnite does something, they go all out. Like we saw back in Season 5 when they had that real life llama placed all over the world and that burger in California. And they gave Pacific time and where it was so you could go see it. There is a possibility, like what I said a few minutes ago, might be wrong. And it cracked the fabric of time. Because like we saw with the rocket and back in Season 4, the first live event we ever had in Fortnite, that event, it went through time and space. So that alone, it broke the fabric of space and time. Sort of like the Flash game, you can rewind or go forward in time. We don't really know. But that's actually really weird. And that's really interesting for me. Because that's worrying. If that can happen, there's so many other great and more powerful enemies in, like Galactus, yes, is one of the biggest ones. But there's bigger enemies that can face, because like we saw in Season 4 again, going back to Season 4, Thanos. There's no way that Thanos just happened to come to the map. Something had to draw him there. Something important. Something of such power that it rivaled even the Infinity Stones. By far, Galactus and the Black Winter are stronger than the Infinity Stones combined. But the Zero Point is said to be more powerful than Galactus, the 6 Infinity Stones combined, and the Black Winter. They are it is so powerful. It's basically a thermonuclear bomb. If you don't know what a thermonuclear bomb is, it's more powerful than a nuclear bomb because it's thermal and it's overpowered. It's basically like the sword and planes back in Season 7. And the mechs. But it's worrying what other enemies can come to Fortnite. Fortnite relies heavily on electronics in this game. So what if in the real world, if this game is a simulation, in the lore of the game, this is a simulation, but we don't know that for sure. And my speculation is this. One thing. What if Ultron hacks the system? Because that could be an upcoming thing. Because back in the footage for a comic that Marvel posted, it has Ultron on that. And so far, we got every hero on that comic. We got every single hero on that comic. How come we haven't got Ultron yet? He could hack the system and create a fabric in time so he can jump through. And maybe bring old foes back, like Thanos. Even more threats. They could bring, Ultra back. For crying out loud. He is the biggest enemy we've ever seen, Ultra is. And Ultra almost destroyed the Fortnite map. By combining two different things, like we saw with 8-Ball. Like, I cannot stress enough this. Ultra was thinking about fusing two different people. Like with 8-Ball, he was trying to use the power from the Zero Point to create something. To this very day, we don't know what's been in that vault. That vault has not opened, and it's been here since the beginning of the thing. Since the beginning of Chapter 2, it's been here. So, we're going to take a short break, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Also, we're going to get back into this, stay at this little page while we wait. So, yeah. Guys, we are back. And this is very interesting, because does that not look like the Zero Point? That looks like the Zero Point to me. How come everybody has jetpacks as well? We've not seen a lot of these characters in a long time. It's also possible that when these guys left off in Season 3, they went to find help. They knew what was coming. They knew the threat. So they went and got the Star Wars people. It makes sense. They went and got the Star Wars people. But also, we see Galactus in the background, and that makes so much sense. She got help. They left and got help. Why would you not? Because these people, this race right here, I would just like to say this. These people right here, this skin, these people are not human at all. They are a different race of beings. They are not human at all. They are some other race from another planet. They could have got their world destroyed by Galactus or the Black Winter. And they could have come to the Fortnite world trying to find help, but they didn't find any. So they left the world to find more help to save this world, because they knew what was happening. And just fun fact, astronauts, we don't know what could have happened. But that's my theory. We're going to hop in a game right quick. And I just am curious on what could happen. We don't know what could happen. So much stuff could happen. We don't know. I don't really know. It's 5:02 a.m. right now, and I'm literally just drinking some tea in the middle of the day. And but we're actually gonna go over to the bunker. I believe this footage takes me to the bunker. Hopefully it does. So I'm just curious on what could happen. There's so much stuff that could actually happen though. And it could destroy the Fortnite map as we know it. It could actually destroy Fortnite. Galactus is... Now, another thing I said in a few Fortnite news ago. If Galactus is under the water, Galactus is bigger, is so many Jupiters long. The biggest planet in our solar system. He's 2 Jupiters wide size and 1 Jupiter across. That means that Galactus is the biggest planet in our solar system wide. And that also means, I would just like to say, that also means that Galactus also is hiding in the ocean of this world. And it's just so funny how we never see any other land around here. Now, it also just states there was a big hill on the other Fortnite map. And these mountains were there. That mountain over there, specifically. I'm saying that mountain over there is actually the Fortnite original map. Because there was a volcano. And it's possible that we're going to get help from the Ice King or some other people to help us in our fight. But this helicarrier has not been moving, and people said, oh, it's going to be a working POI. It's not been a working POI. So I highly doubt it is going to become a working POI in 4 days. So it has 4 days to become a working POI, and yeah. But I'm just saying that over there looks a lot like the original Fortnite map. And that over there, but I'm not really sure about that. But that over there looks like a volcano for sure. They could, all these islands around this could be Fortnite maps. The original, maybe every update, the creators of Fortnite, they're just like, let's add a new island. Instead of just updating the island, they created a new one. So that could be the season 1 ones. That could be the last season. We don't know. We're not ranting about that. We don't know what is in this bunker. To this very day, this came out a year ago. We do not know what's in this bunker. To this very day. And it could be some overpowered crap. But Ultra is said to be the bad guy, okay? If Ultra is the bad guy, why was he creating an army to fight a threat that they clearly had more power than? They could have wiped out Ego in an instant, because they had so many people. But why did they not? They left the Fortnite map and went to the bunker. And why in season 1 when there's so much military stuff? Because, to be fair, Ego was not, those military bases were not Ego. Those were Ultra's military bases. So, if they had so much power already, why did they create an army to try to beat him? That makes no sense at all. Why they would do that? It just don't make sense. Like, why? Were they saving up for something? Did they know the event was going to happen in Season 2 and they hid? Or were they saving up? I don't know. I just can't wait. I'm hyped for the new season, as you can tell. Like many other people, it said that Black Hole maybe come back. And if that's true, me and 3 will just upload COD for a few days. Saying we'll have nothing to do. But I'm just excited for the new Fortnite season. Like probably everyone else in this world. I don't know what I'm doing in this footage. I actually don't know. But it's so weird to me how that Galactus sent these little things to take out gods and warlords. But yet, normal players, aka people, can easily wipe them down. Why does he not come do the job? Is he too squirely to do anything? What are these even things' job? They can't do anything. Are they supposed to defend Galactus when it gets here? How does he even make them? He's literally the size of straight up. He's bigger than most of our planets in the solar system. Why does he need little things to do his dirty work for him? What does he need? What is... Why does he need little people to do his work for him? That makes no sense. If he's that big, why does he need little people to do his work for him? That just makes no sense at all. I don't know what I'm doing in this footage anymore. But it just makes no sense why he would do that. Like, it confuses me, actually. It confuses me that. Like, why would he do that if he's so big and mighty? Why does he need little things to do his work for him? That makes no sense at all. That makes no sense then. Why he needs little people to do his work for him? Makes no sense at all. And they only leave the important POIs on the map. Just saying. The important POIs, because otherwise, Fortilla has nothing to do with this season. Catty Corner don't either. But we don't know that. Fortilla is sunk under the water. Why is that though? Why is it sunk under the water? Did something big hit it? Or did somebody purposely destroy it? We don't know. All we know, it went down. We don't know why. Fun fact is, there was so many big boats on the map. What happened to them? What happened to them, eh? That makes no sense. Why it would do that? That makes no sense. If he's so big and powerful, why does he need gorgers to do his work for him? He's almighty and stuff. And I was going to point out, what the crap is that right there? I've actually never noticed that over there. What is that? What is that? But still, it makes no sense. I'm confused about Fortnite right now. I'm pretty sure everyone in this world is. Again, watch this. Why is this happening, you ready? Why is this so important? Why is this so important? And that does not look like a regular gun we have in the game. That looks like a Star Wars gun. Like, that does not look Fortnite at all. But again, I'm trying to find the actual thing that I was looking for. I can't remember if I actually did. Also, why does Galactus have, she is a goddess, okay? She can teleport people, of course she can. How did she, if this is an island, she could teleport to it. But it's in a game. There's no God way. There's no way in heaven's name she's gonna get through that. Because they went through the Bifrost. And why did he take? Because we have super villains. We don't just have villains. We have super fudging villains. Like Doctor Doom. But Doctor Doom is actually a superhero because he is not bad. But I just want to point that out. Why that is. And just saying, these are some of the strongest heroes we actually have in the game. Like, these are actually some of the strongest there's actually some of the strongest heroes in Marvel history. Dr. Doom is said to rival the power of Thor. And Groot is unkillable because he's a tree. But why? Why would he recruit people from the X-Men? He don't even know people from the X-Men. But it's just funny right here. To be continued in Fortnite Season 4. But it just makes no sense anymore. But why is Galactus? Why do we have these things? Like, why do we have little squares across the map? Why do we? Like why? Why do we? Why do we? That makes no sense. But that makes us no sense. Why we would need that? But look how many heroes there are, bro. In the game. Like, we brought all these superheroes because we never saw these heroes get teleported. We never saw them get teleported from that place. So where are they coming from? They just arriving from the map somehow? We never saw Ghost Rider do anything, and Ghost Rider only shows up places if there is evil to be, if there's justice to be held. Because he is the devil's bounty hunter. The devil's bounty hunter. And why do we have more people of X-Force? Why is... Again, we have people are so powerful in this game. Like just so powerful. Like Venom is said to be very powerful, actually. But most of these people are not super villains. People may say Venom's a superhero, but he's actually an anti-superhero. He does good and bad. And Silver Surfer, this is interesting, because it is stated that in all the Marvel comics, no matter what you're reading, no matter if you imagine the old, the new, it don't matter. He has been the scouter for worlds. But for some reason, this Thor is. But why is Silver Surfer in the game? Because it makes sense why Silver Surfer would be in the game. He tried to warn the people. But Thor's doing it, and that just makes no sense. Because Thor's not the guy that scouts stuff out for Galactus. It's this guy. It's this guy, this stupid little hoverboard. But that makes no sense. Like, at all. Like, how did that work? We know how, now, this is not a surprise. We know how Black Widow got on the map. She just, like, came from the stupid things. She came from the helicarrier. We know how that happened. But it all just so happened. I'm just like to point this out. In Avengers Endgame, in the last Avengers movie that we had, where Tony Stark died, in Avengers Endgame, this white armor was used for teleportation. It's when they went down and time travel. So why the crap is she wearing it exactly? If she didn't time travel, so but it just makes no sense. And it makes sense why the Galaxy skin came out in hype for the new season. But another thing is this: why did the Renegade come out? The new Renegade skin. Why did it? Why did it come back? Why? Does it have something to do with fire? Maybe we don't really know. Again, we got some cool skins in the Fortnite item shop right now. It's actually a really sick skin. Really sick. Use Red to support a creator because you do just support a creator. I mean, it's actually really helpful. And if you don't, I have this to say to you. It's like the oldest dance in the game. But I'm just drinking my tea. Oh God. But another thing is this. This bundle is so iconic for some one reason. Kevin the Cube. Kevin the Cube, are you coming back? Why do so many things have to do with fire all of a sudden? Like that's just weird. They brought back this fiery thing. What else did they bring back? What else fire did they bring back? They brought this fire. Oh, let's do more fire, more fire, more fire, more fire. Oh, look, more fire. Oh, look at this. Fire. Oh, wait, look at this. Oh, wait, you have more fire for me? Oh, look at that. More fire. Huh. Oh, wait, you have fire too? Oh, you do have fire. That's so weird. Like, oh, do you have fire? Oh, no, you don't. That's just so weird. Like, why do they have fire so much? There's so much fire in the item shop. More fire. That makes no sense. Why do they have so much fire crap? Because there's one, there's two, there's three, there's four, there's five, there's six in there actually. But that just makes no sense. That is it. Why is that even a thing actually? Another thing is this. This is a good emote actually, and it just so happens Deadpool loves burritos. It is his favorite food. Actually, fun fact about movies for you. People think that Deadpool's favorite food is burritos. Wrong, it's actually pancakes. Look it up, find out. You'll find out that you're wrong, and I'm right. If it does say you're wrong, look in the comics, and you'll find that I'm right. But hope you guys enjoyed today's thing. This is a long one, but hope you guys enjoyed, and Jaybird out.